Here are 3 cheap mods that can make your Oklahoma Joe's offset cook a lot more like a $4,000 pit. I'm talking about a cake pan, a piece of exhaust pipe, and a couple of cookie racks. Now, that probably sounds ridiculous, but it comes down to something that a lot of backyard pitmasters don't think about. Airflow. Once you understand how heat actually moves through an offset smoker, you start realizing that a lot of the expensive features you see on high-end pits these days are really just controlling where the hot air goes. And the good news is you can replicate that with a couple of cheap modifications. Alright, first up is probably the weirdest looking one, the cake pan mod. This involves taking a cheap aluminum cake pan, cutting the bottom out of it, and attaching it over the exhaust opening in the cook chamber with a bit of bread dough so that the opening drops down to grate level. And the reason you'd want to do something like this is because of the way that hot air moves in an offset smoker. In most backyard offsets, the exhaust opening sits high up in the cook chamber. That means when hot air leaves the firebox, the easiest path out of the smoker is straight across the top of the cooking chamber and right out the stack, similar to how liquid water would flow via the path of least resistance. So most of the heat is traveling in a thin layer at the very top of your cook chamber, and it pretty much misses the meat entirely. But if we move your exhaust opening down to grate level, all of a sudden now that hot air has to fill much more of the cook chamber before it can exit the smoker. That forces the convection currents lower, so more of the heat is actually hitting the meat instead of just passing right over top of it. Now, that sounds nice in theory, but I actually tested it in another Smoke Lab video where I cooked 2 pork bellies on my Oklahoma Joe's Longhorn, one with the stack in its normal position and one with the cake pan lowering the exhaust to grate level. Both bellies were cooked at roughly the same temperature for 3 hours, and the difference was pretty dramatic. The pork belly cooked with the lowered stack using the cake pan mod was already around 175 to 180 internal, while the control belly was still sitting at 145 to 165 partway through the cook. And when we look at the temperature probes inside the smoker, we can see what's actually happening. The lower stack pushed heat further down into the cook chamber, raised the temperatures below the grate, and eliminated the cold spot that normally forms near the stack opening. So instead of all the heat being concentrated at the top of the smoker, it was spread more evenly throughout the cook chamber, which helped the meat cook faster and rendered the fat cap much better. If you want to see the full experiment and the temperature data, then check out the Smoke Lab video where I tested the cake pan mod. But long story short, this is the cheapest mod you can possibly do to improve your offset smoker airflow. The second mod is the stack extension. This one is exactly what it sounds like. You take a piece of exhaust pipe and you just clamp it on top of your stack to make the chimney taller. Now, the theory behind this one is pretty simple. By increasing the height of the stack, you increase the draw and the airflow that's going through the smoker. More airflow means more oxygen feeding the fire, which can help your splits ignite faster and burn cleaner. I tested this one pretty extensively in another Smoke Lab episode. First, I measured the airflow coming out of the stack using an airflow meter. With the stock chimney, airflow at grate level of around 300 degrees was moving at about 1.7 meters per second. Then I installed a 4-foot exhaust pipe extension on the stack and measured it again. With the extension, the airflow jumped to around 2.5 meters per second, which is almost a 50% increase in airflow speed. So the stack extension definitely increases the draft. But the interesting thing is what it actually does in the cook chamber. When we look at the temperature gradients with and without the stack extension, we see that the extra airflow actually pulled the hot air higher in the cook chamber. And it increased the temperature differential between the bottom of the cook chamber and the top of the cook chamber, which is not what we want. We don't want all the hot air immediately going up and over top of the meat. We want it to be pushed lower in the cook chamber so our meat cooks more evenly. But when you combine the stack extension with the cake pan mod, which lowers the stack to grate level, all of a sudden it works a lot better because that stack at grate level mod is pulling the convection currents lower in the cook chamber. So I would recommend the stack extension if you're also using the cake pan mod, which lowers the stack to grate level. Now, the third mod might be my favorite because it's ridiculously simple and a little bit crazy. It's the cookie rack mod. All this involves is taking 2 cheap cookie cooling racks and putting them on top of your grate so your brisket sits a few inches higher in the cook chamber. That little change doesn't look like much, but it makes a huge difference. Earlier we talked about how hot air at an offset tends to travel up and across the top of the cook chamber. That means if your brisket is sitting low at grate level, a lot of the heat is actually flowing over top of the meat instead of around it and below it. So even if your thermometer says you're cooking at 250 degrees at grate level, the brisket might only be seeing 200 degrees on average because there's a big cold spot underneath it. That slows everything down and means you're going to be cooking that brisket a lot longer than you should be. Now, when you raise the brisket higher in the cook chamber with the cookie rack mod, you move it directly into that stream of hot air and you get much more hot air underneath the brisket, which means you're cooking it more evenly. So now you're measuring your temperatures at the new grate level, which is elevated with the cookie racks, and you're still aiming for 250 degrees, but you're getting much more even hot air all around the brisket. So you're cooking at the same temperature as you were before at grate level, but now at the elevated grate level, you're cooking at the same temperature, but you're getting more even airflow all around the brisket, which means it's going to cook faster and more evenly. I actually tested this in another smoke lab experiment where I cooked 2 briskets on my Oklahoma Joe's Longhorn. The control brisket was cooked normally on the bottom grate, and it took about 14 hours to reach 190 degrees internal. The next day I cooked another brisket on the raised cookie racks, and that brisket finished in just 8 hours, which is a crazy difference. And the best part is it costs less than 20 bucks. These cookie racks are pretty cheap on Amazon. So those are 3 cheap mods that will help your Oklahoma Joe's offset cook like a $4,000 pit. The cake pan mod lowers the convection currents so heat spreads more evenly throughout the chamber. The stack extension increases draft and airflow and helps the fire burn cleaner. And the cookie rack mod raises your meat into that hot airflow stream so you can cook faster and more evenly. All of these mods are very DIY and don't require any welding in your smoker, and they can all be done for less than the cost of a brisket. If you want to see the full experiments that I did testing each of these mods, then I'll link them below. And until next time, happy smoking.